everything changes.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the channel. It is Sunday. It is May 9th, 2021. It's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everyone out there who is a mother, has a mother, you know, all of the above. So it is their day. Make sure you took them out to lunch or dinner. You still got time, etc. It is also a special day for somebody else, our friend and partner in crime in the wholesale business, Star from Flippin' Hippos. It is her birthday today. May 9th is her birthday. So make sure I will link her YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff down below. You can find her at Flippin' Hippos on Instagram and Flippin' Hippos on YouTube. Wish her a happy birthday, Star. This video, want to keep it kind of a little low key because a lot of people keep asking me about what to do with money that you make from reselling with all of the big explosions in the stock market world and crypto and even the real estate market. A lot of people want to know if there's a way to take the money you make from reselling and expand it into other markets. And the answer is yeah, of course, there absolutely is. A lot of people have jumped on this dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum train. Now, anybody who's followed me for a long time knows that I am not the biggest fan of cryptocurrency. I truly believe that it will not replace the dollar. The dollar's been around for hundreds of years. It'll continue to be around. There will be a cryptocurrency in some form, fashion, whether it ends up becoming some centralized or government regulated thing is yet to be seen. I do think it has its place, but I don't think it's this all-encompassing replace the entire dollar thing. Will the dollar ever go away? Not in my lifetime, not in our lifetime at least. So I still believe in the dollar, and crypto has so many issues and problems and regulations coming and laws and rules and all this background history. I just think that it's kind of, I wouldn't call it a fad. I think it's bigger than a fad, but I think there kind of is this big wave, and eventually, you know, especially with Dogecoin being like a joke, it started as a joke, basically. Be very careful. So whenever people ask me about like putting reselling money in, even if I don't believe that something is legitimate, you know, if there's a chance to make money off of it and it's not illegal, and by not legitimate, I just think that crypto in its whole entirety is just gambling. Who knows what's going to happen today or tomorrow? A lot of stocks like Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, things like that, they have sales, they have companies, they have assets, they have you know, product, they have all this stuff that gives them their value. When we say Amazon's a $3,000 stock or whatever it is right now, it's because, you know, and Amazon's a $1 trillion company. It's because they own hundreds of warehouses and millions of feet of real estate and trucks and planes and vans, and they have billions of dollars of their own merchandise in warehouses, and then they've got customer lists and product. So that's how they get their value. When we look at things like a Dogecoin or even a Bitcoin, what determines the value is really up to anybody, really. I mean, it's how much somebody's willing to buy something for, how much they're willing to sell something for the following day. So essentially, the crypto value is all encompassed in what somebody, the next person, is willing to pay you, and not based on the company or stock. So I always invest and put money into stocks that have an inherent value. Now, as far as the swing day trading goes with these Bitcoins and Ethereums and different things, yeah, I made money by buying up $4,000 or $5,000 worth of it in one day and selling it the next day for, you know, $4,300. You know, I'd pay $4,000 for X amount, and then it'd go up a little bit and I'd sell for $43,000, and then the next day it would drop back down. I'd buy it again for $4,000, wait till it got to $4,300 to sell it again. And that's how I did with the whole crypto thing. Now, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial or legal advice. This is just my experience and what I've done, but only invest what you are able or willing to lose, because there's never a guarantee in the stock world or crypto world or any world of that. At any given time, we've seen it. Stuff can shoot through the moon and stuff can tank down to the bottom of the ocean. So only put in what you are willing to risk that you can lose or afford to lose. With that said, there are several other things you can do. Real estate right now is super hot. It's really high and expensive. If you're trying to get into the real estate world right now, prices are through the roof, so you're paying at the top of the mark. We always want to pay as cheap as possible. So buying real estate right now may not be the best bet. You may want to wait till things settle out or possibly come crashing down again and get in, when it's cheaper, because right now prices are ballistic. The rental market is also crazy high. So if you had some rental properties, you're doing really well. Real estate's never a bad idea to park money in, but remember there's only two ways to get your money out of real estate. Either one, you're going to rent it to somebody and collect money for years and years until you get enough up that you can sell the property and get your profit, or you're just going to straight flip the property and get the money back out of it. If you buy real estate and park money in it, that money is sitting in a home until the time comes that you sell it to make the money. So just keep that in mind. It's a long-term investment unless you are trying to quickly flip that house, buy it, remodel it in a couple months and flip it, then you'll be okay. Real estate is something I haven't dived into too much yet. A little bit of stuff going on with it, but something, my 5-year plan is to own a couple of, or at least 1 or 2 rental properties. So that's kind of where I want to be in a couple years. With that said, Acorns. Acorns is another great savings account for smaller savings and smaller money and smaller amounts, which you can put as much as you want into it. But I highly recommend this for probably all of my audience. So if you don't know what Acorns is, it's a free app. I have it on my phone here. Basically, you download it and you link any bank card, debit or credit card to it. And every time you spend money, like let's say you go to the gas station and you fill up your tank for $29.50, it will round the 50 cents up. It's going to round up the transaction to the next dollar, and it's going to set 50 cents aside. And then it will basically, and you can choose to stop the roundups, automatic, manual, whatever you want. But as your money collects in the account, they will also invest it into stocks and mutual funds and bonds for you. So let's say over the course of a couple of months, you're swiping, it's rounding up, and you end up with $100 in the account, right? You then that $100 is automatically being invested, and you can earn dividends and stock increases. And so you might check up on it in a month or two, and your $100 is $110 or $115. It doesn't make a ton. Obviously, the more money you get in, the more money you can make. They also have a cool thing where you can save for your kids' future. They have an account that you can put aside. They have a debit card that you can link to that account that's saving all that money for you. If you're using it as a savings account investment, I don't recommend the debit card because then you're just going to be tempted to swipe and spend it all. I have the debit card. I don't use it. I've never even activated it because I just want that money to just keep growing. It's just money I don't even miss because it's like 20 cents, 30 cents, 60 cents. And it's just rounding up and it just keeps throwing it in there. And every month, a couple $100 because I use my card for everything, business, personal, gas, groceries, everything. And so it's just constantly rounding it up and I'm just constantly getting hundreds of dollars thrown in there. So something to look into. I'll link Acorns below. If you do sign up with my link, you'll get $5 for free. They give me $5. We both win. It's an affiliate link. So that's another great thing about Acorns. Once you get established with them and you're set up in your savings, you can refer your friends and family and get $5 for free as well. So Acorns, another great place to park money. It's safe. I've used it for going on 6-7 months right now. Been able to save close to $2,000, which is great. I mean, if I go over a year and save $4 or $5 grand that I never even thought about and I don't miss, that's fantastic. They're investing it. I've made a few $100 in investments, free money that I didn't do anything for. They take care of it all. They automatically do it. And then, like I said, if you have kids, they'll take care of that. So I'll link that below. Do check out Acorns. So getting into crypto, getting into the stocks, getting into real estate, doing things with like Acorns, I highly recommend Vanguard. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but Vanguard is one of the best investment firms that I know of, and everyone I know of that uses them has success. It's a place you can send $50 or $100 a month or $250 or $500 a month, whatever you can afford, and they invest it into their firm. They save the money for you. You can't really touch it. They make it really, really hard to get it and expensive to get it because they don't want you to take it. And then they use that money to invest. And so every month over month, your money might make 5%, 6%, 7%, 10%. So you put $100 a month in there and they might make you $5 or $6. And then all of a sudden over a year, you've put $1,200 in there and you've made yourself $100 or $200 and you're at $1,300, $1,400. And then the following year, you're going to get to $2,600, $2,700, but you're going to make $200 or $300. And you can see how it compounds over years and years. So Vanguard, another one. My biggest thing to ask you guys is, what do you do with your money outside of reselling? Where do you put it? Do you guys gamble with it? Do you do stocks or crypto? Are you in real estate? Do you have Acorn account? Tell me in the comment section below, what do you do with your reselling profit? How do you put it to work for you? Because as we know, one stream of income or even two streams of income is never enough. We want to have as many streams of income as possible. And even if you're just taking a little bit of money and it's just making you a little bit of money, that's just more that you didn't have. Whatever it is that you do. Do you have a hot dog stand? Do you do maybe like a pressure washing detailing business on the side? I owned one of those a long time ago, believe it or not. That was one of my first ventures into business. I thought about buying another van and setting it up, honestly, and having somebody work it, but I'm just not in a position to do that right now yet, but I'm considering it. So what do you do with your money? How do you invest it? Where do you put it outside of reselling? Do you just continue to buy inventory nonstop? I want to hear about it. I want you to use the comment section and tell me, because other people will watch this video and potentially see those comments and get some good ideas from what you guys leave. So if you've never left a comment on this channel, if you've always stood around and just been quietly watching, please take the time to leave a comment. It really means a lot. I appreciate it. It helps the video and the algorithm as well, so more people can see it. With that said, I'm going to get back to work. Happy Mother's Day again to everybody, and happy birthday to Star. Please do go take a minute and wish Star a happy birthday as well. And finally, you guys, I want to make sure that you know, if you need bubble wrap, American Bubble Boy, Joel at American Bubble Boy, has just become a new affiliate sponsor of this channel, of this YouTube channel, and of all my social media. He provides made in the USA, American made bubble wrap for prices that are very, very competitive. And it's made in your region. So if you're on the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, it comes from that region, and it ships 75% of all the orders ship in 48 hours or less, and over 50% of his orders ship in 24 hours or less. So you'll get it really, really quick. I'll link American Bubble Boy below if you need bubble wrap. Do go check them out. Tell them Casey sent you, Rockstarflipper, and you will get some of the best prices. Those prices are already deeply discounted. So when you click on them, you don't need any discount codes. Using that link below will go right to the site, right to the cheap prices. So thank you, Joel, for being a partner with me, the Rockstarflipper. That's American Bubble Boy. And until next time, guys, make sure you give a big thumbs up for this video. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future ones. And don't forget to leave that comment below. Let me know what you do with your money to generate more money. Have a wonderful night, everybody, and I'll see you next time.